Be silent, or let your words be more valuable than silence. No one is truly free until he rules over himself. Educate children so that you don't need to punish grown men. Say less with more meaning, not more with less meaning. Do good silently, and let others speak as they will. In anger, neither speak nor act. Don't judge your greatness by the shadow you cast at sunset. The smallest words, yes and no, often require the deepest thought. A man is never taller than when he kneels to help a child. Do not let anyone convince you to do what isn't right for you. Silence is greater than meaningless speech. Happiness is not to be chased, it already lives inside you. Do what is fair, regardless of what others think. Be equally unmoved by blame and praise. Don't look back when you walk away. Choose strength of soul over strength of body. Above all, honor and respect yourself. Reason is immortal, all else fades. Salt is born from the purest sun and sea. Number governs the universe. Walk not on crowded roads, but through quiet, unfrequented paths. True friends share everything. When laws become necessary, freedom is already lost. Choose the hardest path if it is the right one. Custom will make it easier. Anger begins in foolishness and ends in regret. A blow from a friend is better than a kiss from a traitor. Be just in word and deed. Avoid careless action. Never trust a friend who speaks ill of his friends. Make great things happen. Don't just promise them. You can't walk all paths at once. Choose your road. Power is the neighbor of necessity. Start each day by organizing what must be done. Where there's ability, there's also necessity. Freedom is the true soul of the world. Be a good son, a just brother, a kind husband, a devoted father. Even error, like truth, has its lovers. Beyond every cloud lies the light of the stars. Above all else, honor yourself. A fool is known by his words, a wise man by his silence. Wisdom deeply learned is never forgotten. Do not hide your flaws with lies. Correct them with awareness. Sobriety strengthens the soul by keeping reason clear. Let concern lead you to action, not into sadness. True friends are fellow travelers helping you move toward a better life. Most are not born into wealth or power, but all can grow in knowledge. Learn the art of silence through quiet, meditative reflection. Listen, absorb, transcribe, transform. The true science of happiness is living only in the now. If you can be an eagle, don't waste your life among jackdaws. He who is controlled by passion cannot be truly free. If you lack a loyal friend, be one to yourself. Drunkenness is madness in motion. He who plants violence will never harvest love. Law must speak with reason, the judge with justice. A wise soul does not rush to speak, but waits to understand. The strongest person is the one who conquers his own desires. Teach the youth with wisdom, and you'll build a better future silently. It is not in loud speech, but in thoughtful silence that truth is heard. Let your deeds whisper louder than the loudest voices. The fire of anger burns the one who holds it. You are not the sunset, you are the light behind the shadow. The hardest answers often come in the simplest words. Greatness kneels in humility before innocence. Do not be led by the noise of the world. Be led by the truth within. Empty words are noise. Silence can be a symphony. Joy is not out there. It is rooted in your own being. Be loyal to your inner compass more than to outside approval. Let praise not inflate you, and blame not shatter you. There's no wisdom in turning back to things that broke you. The soul's strength outlasts the body's might. Dignity begins when you stop lowering your standards. Reason lives forever. The rest is just passing dust. The universe dances to the rhythm of unseen numbers. Those who walk alone often reach places the crowd can't go. Loyalty is the true currency of friendship. Where laws are forced, freedom has faded. Choose pain over ease. If the path is right, it gets lighter with each step. Fury is a thief that robs you before you realize it. Better a wound from honesty than a kiss from betrayal. Let justice be your habit, not just your intention. Beware of the friend who bites with a smile. Speak less about what you'll do, go do it. Many paths lead nowhere. Find one that leads you home. Necessity will either crush you or teach you to rise. Start your day like a general, not like a wanderer. Where there's no discipline, freedom becomes a burden. Freedom without self-control is merely chaos. Be the kind of man your children look up to in silence. Error wears a mask, but truth walks barefaced. Behind every storm, stars still shine. To respect yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. The wise are rarely loud, the loud are rarely wise. What is rooted in true knowledge can never be forgotten. Fixing the fault is nobler than hiding it. Self-restraint is the anchor of clear thinking. Let your worry be fuel, not chains. True friendship is a lamp in the journey of life. Though riches are few, wisdom is open to all. The quietest minds often carry the loudest truths. Stillness reveals what chaos hides. Happiness is born when you stop chasing the future. Be the eagle, not the one who wishes to fly. A heart ruled by impulse can never taste real freedom. Be your own guide when no one else walks beside you. Drunkenness dims the soul's inner fire. The seeds of pain cannot blossom into joy. Let the law be the servant of justice, not the master of men. A wise man strengthens his soul before his body. Your value is not in how loud you speak, but how deeply you live. Freedom begins where ego ends. Don't just speak truth. Live it so loud that silence echoes it. Nothing is more powerful than a soul in alignment with truth. The world may misunderstand you. Stay loyal to your inner voice. Great men listen more than they speak. In moments of silence, the soul introduces itself. You don't need an audience to live with integrity. He who is ruled by anger is always a slave. Let your discipline speak louder than your desires. A peaceful soul does not fear chaos. Where words fail, presence speaks. Let pain refine you, not harden you. A deep life doesn't demand attention, it radiates it. To master your destiny, master your mind. The highest wisdom is knowing when not to speak. Let your roots be deeper than your noise. Real success is staying calm in storms that once broke you. When you seek peace over praise, you've grown. Respect earned in silence lasts longer than fame shouted in pride. The heart that forgives becomes indestructible. Before changing the world, conquer the war within. Live like your soul is watching. True dignity comes not from pride, but from self-respect. Not all storms come to destroy, some come to cleanse. Be more interested in growth than applause. Don't prove your worth, carry it. Let go of anything that disturbs your sacred stillness. You are not lost, you are being shaped in silence. Don't let the world make you loud when your power is in stillness. The quieter you become, the more you hear your own wisdom. A lion doesn't roar to prove he's a lion. Presence heals more than advice ever could. Let your boundaries be built on respect, not fear. You teach others how to treat you by how you treat yourself. If you can't be faithful to your own soul, you'll betray others easily. The man who walks with truth never walks alone. Hard times don't break strong souls, they reveal them. Don't fear being misunderstood. Fear not understanding yourself. Every day is a test of your alignment with truth. Some silences are louder than screams. Don't water relationships that drain your spirit. Lead yourself before leading others. Courage is choosing silence when anger begs for noise. The battle is not outside, it's always within. Be the peace you wish others gave you. Most people seek validation, few seek truth. Where peace begins, power multiplies. He who listens deeply, speaks rarely, and impacts eternally. You don't need more words, you need more meaning. Inner silence is louder than the world's noise. The man who controls himself is mightier than one who conquers cities. Be still, not because you're weak, but because you're wise. Don't react from pain, respond from presence. Silence is a teacher. Only the awake can hear its lessons. A calm soul can walk through fire and remain untouched. Strength isn't always in resistance. Sometimes it's in surrender. One who owns his flaws can never be destroyed by criticism. Discipline is the path the soul walks when it's serious about freedom. Live as if truth is watching you, not the crowd. Don't rush. What's real moves in divine timing. A focused soul doesn't chase, it attracts. Let the depth of your silence scare superficial minds. When nothing disturbs you, everything becomes clear. The one who watches his thoughts rules his life. You are not your thoughts. You are the awareness behind them. A sharp tongue reveals a dull mind. True courage is choosing peace when anger is easy. Make your decisions from wisdom, not wounds. Be the man who speaks only when silence no longer serves. Real growth is invisible. Let time reveal your strength. Let your solitude become your sanctuary, not your prison. The one who forgives rises higher than the one who fights. Stillness is not laziness, it's alignment with clarity. Don't crave being understood, crave being true. Most noise is distraction dressed as urgency. Your soul already knows. Your mind just has to remember. If the world applauds you but your soul weeps, you've failed. A quiet man with clarity shakes more ground than loud men with ego. Only a man who has tamed his passions is truly free. The soul whispers, but ego shouts. Listen carefully. Truth doesn't change, it only waits for brave hearts. The smaller the ego, the larger the impact. Don't be addicted to being seen. Be committed to being real. Let your life be a prayer, your silence a sanctuary. What you do in solitude defines who you are in society. Those who carry peace within can walk through any battlefield. Become so silent that your presence becomes wisdom. A life without reflection is noise without music. Don't chase power, build presence. The strongest men don't move mountains. They master themselves. Freedom is not escape. It's inner mastery. Don't be loud in a world that is already screaming. Be clear. Be a storm within, and calm without. Empty vessels make the most noise. Stay full and still. The louder the world gets, the more valuable silence becomes. Master your emotions, or they will master you. Education is the seed from which all peace grows. Let your silence carry more depth than someone's entire speech. Speak less. Feel more. Understand everything. Impulse is temporary. Wisdom is timeless. Not every big figure casts a meaningful shadow. True greatness hides in humility, not pride. Those who kneel to truth rise stronger than kings. Protect your peace like it's the last thing you own. If your soul disagrees, don't let your mouth agree. Being alone with your truth is better than being accepted for a lie. Stand for what is right, even if you stand alone. What people say about you is a reflection of them, not of you. Not every goodbye needs an explanation. Build your strength in silence. Let results speak. If you won't respect yourself, who else will? The voice of reason never grows old. Even the sun and sea opposites create purity together. Everything around you is governed by patterns. Learn them. Not all who walk alone are lost. Some choose solitude. Real friendship needs no performance. When freedom needs force, it is no longer free. The hard way often becomes the only way that mattered. Anger is a poison you drink expecting others to suffer. The friend who tells you the truth loves you more than the one who flatters. Justice is not what you demand, it's what you live. Be wary of those who speak kindly and act cruelly. Greatness whispers, ego shouts. You can't walk every path. Walk the right one well. Most things you fear are waiting to free you. Morning clarity begins with inner discipline. Freedom isn't the absence of control, it's the presence of understanding. Be the man whose presence feels like peace. Truth may lose popularity, but never power. Storms pass, but your silence remains. Those who respect themselves rarely crave attention. Wise men listen twice before speaking once. Wisdom learned deeply becomes instinct. Fixing yourself is harder, but always better, than faking perfection. Stillness brings clarity the world can't offer. Let your worry burn into movement, not misery. Real friends walk beside your scars. Knowledge can be stolen. Understanding cannot. A quiet mind is a powerful weapon. In stillness, you hear the universe's whisper. Stop trying to escape the present. It is all you really own. You weren't born to shrink, expand with purpose. Desire is a flame. Discipline is a lighthouse. When no one stands beside you, stand beside your own soul. Madness often looks like celebration in the wrong place. Sow cruelty, reap emptiness. True law speaks not with fear, but with balance. Silence isn't empty, it's full of answers. The man who leads himself needs no followers. What you refuse to control within will control your life. Real education is not memorizing facts, but awakening the soul. Let your presence calm, not confuse. Speak only if your words are more healing than silence. Don't trade truth for approval. It's never worth the cost. Your reaction reveals your strength more than your words do. One honest thought is worth more than 1,000 clever lies. A wise man never argues where silence can teach. The sun doesn't boast, it simply shines. Discipline is the bridge between chaos and peace. Let your thoughts be deep, and your words few. When you stop chasing the world, the soul begins to bloom. The tallest man is the one who bows in humility. Truth doesn't shout. It waits for those ready to hear. A peaceful man is more dangerous than an angry one. You don't need to be seen to have value. Just be true. The soul grows stronger in solitude. The mind that controls itself holds the greatest power. What you build inside is felt even when you say nothing. Noise distracts, silence refines. Do not speak when anger rules, regret always follows. Protect your soul like a sacred place. The deeper you think, the less you speak. If you must choose between comfort and truth, choose truth. Silence is the language of wise men. Your real enemy lives within, the undisciplined mind. Peace isn't found in places, but in presence. Only the empty speak endlessly. Calm is a superpower few understand. Self-respect begins where people-pleasing ends. Let your mind be still enough to hear your own wisdom. The quietest minds often carry the loudest truths. Don't follow the crowd. Follow the compass of your soul. Be firm in your values, but soft in your tone. The man who forgives holds more power than the one who fights. Speak less of what you'll become. Show it in silence. Your peace is your greatest success. No one can imprison the man who has mastered himself. Don't look for freedom outside. It starts within. A shallow mind seeks noise. A deep one seeks stillness. Let pain teach you, not define you. Every moment in silence grows your inner roots. Don't just breathe. Be aware of every breath. Discipline isn't punishment. It's self-love in action. When you carry light inside, the dark fears you. Don't let urgency steal your peace. Your words carry power. Use them like sacred tools. The soul that listens deeply speaks with power even in silence. He who governs his mind, governs his destiny. Teaching a child truth is better than correcting a broken man. The loudest voices rarely speak the deepest truths. Do good without an audience. The universe is always watching. Speak not from impulse, but from understanding. Never let your reflection deceive your reality. Small words, spoken wisely, shape mighty lives. True strength lies in lifting the helpless. If it breaks your peace, it's not worth defending. Not every voice deserves a reply. Sometimes silence is power. Your happiness doesn't need to be found. It needs to be remembered. Integrity is doing what's right even when no one claps. Praise is wind. Blame is dust. Keep walking. Never regret leaving behind what kept you small. The body weakens. Let the soul grow stronger. Respecting yourself teaches the world how to treat you. Logic may be forgotten. Truth never is. Sun and sea gave birth to salt. Even purity has power. Mathematics doesn't lie. Nature obeys it. Some paths may be lonely, but they lead to freedom. True friendship has no secrets. When men need many rules, they've forgotten conscience. What is hard today will soon be second nature. Anger often begins as a spark, but ends in ashes. A friend's truth cuts deeper, but heals cleaner. Justice isn't a decision, it's a way of life. Avoid those who smile at you but bite behind your back. Do not announce your greatness. Prove it. Too many roads lead to confusion. Choose your one truth. What you need is often hidden where you fear to go. Begin each day with a clear mind and a steady purpose. Discipline and freedom are twin flames. Without self-rule, even freedom becomes slavery. Be the man your younger self needed. Falsehoods attract followers, but truth earns loyalty. Above every clouded moment shines an eternal light. Honor your soul before you seek the world's approval. Wisdom speaks only when noise has quieted. True learning is not stored in memory, but in being. Don't fix your image. Fix your actions. When the mind is sober, the soul becomes luminous. Let your struggle turn into energy, not sorrow. A true friend carries your silence without discomfort. No one is born wise, but anyone can become wise. Quiet minds echo farthest. Stillness is not absence, it is pure presence. Stop chasing tomorrows. Live this breath fully. Eagles don't boast, they rise. Those who obey their passions become prisoners of self. Be the friend who stays when no one else does. Drink of awareness, not of forgetfulness. You reap the seeds you've sown, not the dreams you speak. Law is a tool, not a throne. Your silence can disturb louder minds more than your words ever could. He who conquers desire becomes the master of fate. Raise minds, not just voices. Education changes generations. Don't decorate empty speech. Build truth into quiet words. Let your character make the noise, not your mouth. Resist reacting. Power lies in calm response. Not every tall shadow belongs to a giant. True answers don't always come in words. When you kneel for someone, rise as someone greater. If your peace is negotiable, your life will always be for sale. Never let the outside world rewrite your inner truth. Even in isolation, your conscience is your loudest company. Do what is right, even if no one ever knows. Both applause and insults are fleeting. Don't depend on either. Walking away is strength, not weakness. What you build inside will outlive what fades outside. Your self-respect is not a luxury, it's your foundation. Truth doesn't expire. Lies do. Even the ocean honors mathematics. Those who understand numbers, understand balance. Step away from noise. Peace is found on quiet roads. The strongest bond is shared silence between souls. Freedom requires less rules and more responsibility. Painful choices often lead to peaceful lives. Control your rage before it controls your fate. The honesty of a true friend will sting, but save. Justice begins not in the law book, but in the heart. Don't trust lips that betray when backs are turned. Big promises are cheap. Great actions are rare. Walking everywhere leads nowhere. Choose wisely. Life won't always offer clarity, but choose direction anyway. Discipline is the silent companion of all great victories. Without restraint, freedom becomes destruction. The most powerful man is the one who answers to his soul. Your child watches how you live, not what you say. Even deception needs believers, but truth stands alone. When life clouds your view, rise above with faith. Self-honor silences all false judgment. Wisdom often hides behind closed lips. Knowledge may fade, but soul-etched wisdom remains. Correcting yourself is braver than defending your errors. Clear thinking begins with inner stillness. Let your concern inspire action, not helplessness. True friends walk beside you, even in your storms. Your status means little if your mind is stagnant. You don't need money to enrich your soul. Stillness is not emptiness, it's inner presence. Observe before you respond. Learn before you speak. Happiness isn't a destination, it's your state of being. If you're born to fly, don't crawl to fit in. Passions burn fast. Purpose burns forever. Be the sanctuary you seek in others. Madness wears many masks. Intoxication is one of them. Pain planted in others will bloom in your own life. True law is reason made visible.